Fue a propósito.
Señor, se calla, se calla.
No,
en
no.
esta corte usted no va a insultar a nadie. La única que tiene el derecho a hacer eso soy yo. ¿Quiere a los hijos? ¿Usted
No,
quiere que los
si
niños...
se quiere divorciar, que se la puerta está
¿Y qué tal
muy
los
ancha.
niños?
La puerta
¿Con quién
está
van a
muy-
vivir
pero
los
mis niños
niños?
no se los lleva.
Oh, pero
La
¿por qué
verdad,
no?
yo
Ya comienza una nueva sesión de la Corte de Familia con la juez Cristina Pérez.
Live from South Boston Speedway in South Boston, Virginia, it is the Justin P 2488 300. Originally was the Autobot Awesomeness 300, but he doesn't have that channel anymore. But Justin Perry still has sponsored rights to this race, so now we're gonna do a race with under his new channel, his recent channel. So anyway, 3 races left in this season, and well, Gregory Coleman somehow has a big lead. But we have not added the points from Max Skinner yet, and he could be also a championship contender. We will see. Anyway, starting on the pole today, it is the 9 of John Burton, and the outside's 14 of Olga Ugo. Starting third is the 80 of Austin Murillo, and fourth is the 2 of Richard Johnson. Fifth is the 93 of Jacob Lawler, 632 of Team Pony, 738 of Jordan Davis, and 8th is the 18 of James Vatty. 9th is the 39 John McNamara. Rounding out the top 10, the 12 of Dylan White. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Like I said, Greg Coleman has a 101-point lead, though that could change in just 3 races. He's starting in 12th back there. It could change very quickly. And a track like this, never raced at South Boston before, and now I'm excited to see what racing lies here. John Burton leads the field for 35 laps of short track Boston racing. Green flag is out. We're underway at South Boston. And the 9 of John Burton got off to a great start, but Austin Murillo, so did he. And they're 3 wide racing here at a short track. That is not always good at a short track. Oh boy, they have to save it. And they did. John Burton leads the first lap, and they're still 3 wide battling, and they're now in 2-car tandems. Oh man, is it going to get intense? It's going to get bumpy. Second lap is passed already. And now Jordan Davis and now John McNamara, they have to, and now they might make it 3 wide again. Uh-oh, not good. Not good. John McNamara will save it. Oh no, wow, they're getting closer, and they're getting... Wow, that just scares me a lot. Now there's still 3 wide back there with Seth Cole, James Vatty, Richard Johnson. And it's Seth Cole that's going to win to that line. And there's still 3 wide as 29 and 18. And now 29 clears them. And Max Skinner, who's won the last 2 races in this season, he's looking to get another, possibly a 3rd one of the season. As you see, Austin Murillo has now taken the lead. Though it is a long shot for Max Skinner to make the win. We'll see what happens. And Austin Murillo just took the lead away from John Burton a few laps ago. I just didn't see it because there were 3 wide racing back there that distracted me. Yeah. Anyway, Austin Murillo's your leader, but John Burton looking to get it back. And John Burton will get it back. And John Burton gets it back. And he makes the move on Murillo. And he'll get it back, and the caution is out. And I knew the caution would come out sooner or later. After all, this is a short track. And it was Brad Johnson that got involved, so wow, it's not going to be good for his point standings. It would probably be good news for Gregory Coleman, for him, because he came into the points 2nd. Looks like Coleman might just have an easier grip. And here's what happened. Vatty gets hit, David Rochester, and there's the 42. And then the 22 is clipped by the 56. Olaf Manson, and then the 30 Sky Commons is held up back there as well. And you see Mason Wood and the others, they all got involved in the wreck. And that was the wreck, and that, well, that wasn't really helpful for the points for for Brad Johnson. It could be good news for Gregory Coleman. He could pull away. And no one's taking pit stops. Whoa, did I just saw a car just... Whoa, what just happened back there? Look at Pichu. He was just standing there. I don't know what happened with Pichu. I guess there was some commotion back there, and then look at this. Sawyer Black, and then they're 48, and then Pichu gets stuck, and he never got his car started again. Wow, that was a cheap shot, and that wasn't really nice. Oh man, wow, Pichu just gets into rotten luck in this season. I remember Down Under, he blew up when he was the leader under the stripe, and he had to be sent to the pit so that he does not interfere with the leaders. Wow, that was a cheap shot. That was cheap. Honestly, that was a cheap shot, really. That was cheap. And we will get back under caution, under the green flag, but probably next lap. Pace car lights are off, so we are going to get back under green at this lap. Top 5, John Burton, Austin Barillo, John McNamara, DJ Kirker, and Austin Ogo. It's going to get... there is not much room for error, so they have to make their moves right here and right now. Pace car will be out, and South Boston will be back under green with... now Vatty is going to go on the bottom, and will he play a factor in the lead? And so will Pichu. We'll see what happens here. The green is out here at South Boston again. And the 9 got a good start thanks to the lapped cars. And now Vatty is dumped by Pichu, and there's a wreck in the back. And the caution's out again. Wow. As if it couldn't get any stranger at South Boston, the lapped car caused a lot of wrecks in the front, in the middle of the field. Wow. So here's what happened. There's Pichu. He was probably very angry at the 22 for the move he made last time, and then he just dumps him. He tries dumping him, and he does. Then the 33 had to get hit and ride on the rails, and the 93, the 29, also had to get hit as well. There's a 33 getting held up back there on the wall. My goodness. Has this been weirder or something? And then Sawyer Black is hit as well. And then Mason Wood taps Black and then gets dumped. Wow. This race has just gotten stranger. And I guess Pichu got his revenge in Maxwell Vatty. Wow. Oh wow, John Byrne had thought about pitting, I think, and he decided not to pit. Chose not to pit. Wow. Okay. Hopefully there won't be any lapped cars in the middle of the field again. And I think there might be, and they will be. There will be Pichu in the middle, in the right side. It's 2 laps. He's 2 laps down. So Pichu will be on the right side again. John Burton, and I've already recapped the top 5 for you. So here we go. Green's out again at South Boston. And Pichu is actually much faster than the 9, as you see here. He just zoomed by the leader. He just zoomed by the leader. Wow. I never expected that, as lap cars usually are not as fast as the leader, but I guess Pichu had enough horsepower to make his move. And if he keeps it in the front, if there's another caution, he might just get a lap back. He's 2 laps down, so he needs the lap back right now to get back on track. And now Seth Cole and Jack Richards battle for second as John Burton is pulling away. Not much of laps left, and it's gone by real quick. And Jack Richards clears them for second. Seth Cole and now the 83 of Haley Hamilton battling for the 3rd spot. And they do get it, and look who's in the top 5. Max Skinner. He's been on fire the last 3 races. Especially the last 2 races. He has won both of those races. Will he make his move? He's only got about 11 laps to make a move. He could actually win the title away from Greg Coleman if he keeps up with this with 3 to go. And now the 38 though is going to pass him for 5th though. He's going to lose one spot and possibly a few points with it. And now he's going to lose the top 5 to Olga Ogo. But Max Skinner, how about this guy? He's coming back to another top 5. This could be his 3rd straight top 5 finish if he gets by those 2 drivers in less than 10 laps. Meanwhile, 9 laps to go and John Burton is the leader. Pichu is a lap down or 2, so he's not the leader now. I wished. Anyway, 8 laps to go for the 9, and he's been having a big lead over Jack Richards. And I don't think Richards is going to have enough time, unless if something bad happens with Burton in the short track of South Boston. He's fine. And now he wants to lap Pichu again, and now Pichu is the only thing standing in his way. And he's a little slow on Pichu. Sorry. 6 laps to go. And Jack Richards has caught up. Because Pichu would not let the 9 pass. Uh-oh. This could be big. 5 to go at South Boston. Next flag might end the race. Sorry, my throat's not in my A game today. And now there'll be 4 to go. The next flag ends the race. So John Burton's hoping for a caution right now at this point. Jack Richards, he's gaining up on the 9. Will he make his move? He's going to make the move! Jack Richards with 3 to go! He's gaining up on the 9! Will he make the side-by-side pass? And there'll be 2 to go! Will Jack Richards make the move? As Pichu is holding up on the 9! And Richards got force on the high side, he's going to lose grip, and that's good news for John Burton. And the white flag will be out for him in the 9, the white flag last lap here at South Boston. And no competition left for John Burton. And that'll do it. Coming up final turn, and John Burton will hang on to win here at South Boston. What a race for John Burton. He gets a win here at South Boston. And the top 10 will be John Burton, Jack Richards, Olga Ogo, Austin Morello, Jacob Lawler, Luke Walker, Haley Hamilton, Jordan Davis, Dylan Young, and Seth Cole, the top 10. And you see the rest of the field. Congratulations to John Burton on winning here at South Boston. He was on the pole and he led almost every lap. Congratulations to the 9 team. And Gregory Coleman's 100-point lead is now down to 71. Dylan Young is now in 2nd. Will Dylan Young make his comeback? He's only got 2 races though. We'll see if it happens. Team Ponies 3rd, Brad Johnson 4th, Seth Cole 5th, Bob Fergus 6th, John Burton 7th, John McNamara 8th, Gene Sanford 9th, and Matty Sindenhart in 10th. Now I'm just wondering about how many points Max Skinner would get around. Get around 2,200 points. He would actually get more than Gregory Coleman. So I think Max Skinner might just be the points leader. But we'll have to see. He's got to he's got to survive over Gregory Coleman for the next 2 races to held off and repeat his success. Next race will be with 2 races left. The next one is at Talladega, the old Talladega Super Speedway. Oh boy, I've seen racing here and wow. Well, simply put, I can't wait to see what happens at Talladega. So, next race, Talladega, with 2 races left in the MLP Cup season. So, see you guys later.